come with me here. We're gonna strengthen our deep core. So we're gonna do what's called an isometric. So that's a contraction that you hold and sustain. We're gonna do this in tabletop position. So I'm gonna use my yoga mat. You use a carpet, or if you're comfortable just laying on your back, that's fine. So tabletop position. My hips are flexed to 90 degrees. My knees are flexed to 90 degrees. The exercise is my hands going right on the bottom of my thighs, just below my knees, and then a gentle push, hands to knees. Keep your back down on the mat, 30 seconds, here we go. So push. Now keep in mind, this is a 30-second activity. So if you push like crazy right away, you're gonna run out of gas real quick. So do what you can to hold this for 30 seconds. We're halfway. In this position, your back should be gently connected with the floor underneath you. Your low back should not be arched off the floor. If it is, reconnect. You get a break. Okay, so 30 seconds off. This is a hard exercise, and it's one of those that you get what you give. So if you push really hard, you're gonna get great exercise, but you might not be able to hold it the entire time. So it's kind of playing with that. One adjustment I'm gonna show you to make it a little bit easier, if that was too difficult, is putting one hand onto the knee. So instead of doing it with both legs, we'll just do a single. That's what we'll try the next set if that was too hard. Here we go. Push. And again, this is the easier modification. If you don't need to take this modification, make sure both legs are up for you. Good, we're halfway, over halfway. If I'm doing a single leg modification, my next round, I'm just gonna switch legs. Okay, little break here. So some technique bits, we already talked about the low back, engagement of your transverse abdominis, low back staying connected with the ground underneath. The other piece is your ribs. A lot of people, when they're doing hardcore exercises, will splay open the ribs, and I want them to be kind of knit down by your sides. So keep those ribs down. We're gonna go for our third set here. Ready? Back to normal for me. Some common cheats are that people will hike their knees up higher than their hips. So if I bring my knees up toward my belly button, it becomes less of a core strengthener and more of a hip flexor strengthener. That's not what we're focused on right now. So make sure your knees stay right over your hips. Last few seconds. And a little break. Okay, if I'm thinking right, we've got a fourth set optional coming up. If you wanna go for the gold, I'm gonna do it, stick with me. If you need to take a break, get some water, do whatever works for you. We've already done quite a bit here. I'm gonna try this fourth set. It's just the last 30 seconds. Even if you're not doing it, stick around, try a little bit, give a listen. Ready? Okay, and lift up. Final 30. I'll give you a cue when we're at the halfway mark. If you want to push a little harder just to try it out, you sure can. Halfway, okay. So maybe push a little harder, hands to knees. It's a lot more intense, but you're almost done. Ooh, I'm shaking. Okay, come on down, you made it. So that's good work for your core. Again, transverse abdominis, deep core, that's how we're keeping the right technique with that. And then if you just did 4 sets of those, that was 2 minutes of core work. So great work, until next time, see ya.